Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my Sims people. Welcome to my Sims Entertainment channel. This is where we do speed builds and let's plays. Come have some fun, watch some drama, get inspired. Let's play. Hey y'all, so today I'm coming with a quick speed build, and the fun part about today's speed build is that it's absolutely no CC. So this is all material that you get from the base games and a few extension packs and other different little packs, but this is absolutely no CC. And the reason for me doing this week is because last week we had an update kind of week, and usually for an update, when you do use as much CC as I do and more for some of the simmers, the recommendation is that you take out all your CCs and you try to save your save files and your tray files, and then you let the game update, and then you kind of play around with the game a little bit before you add back all your CC into your game, just to make sure everything is good. And you also take that opportunity to update CC that needs to be updated, and mods, not CC, mostly mods that need to be updated. So you take out your whole mods folder, save your saves and save your tray file, and then yeah, let the game update on its own in order for you to have smooth sailing. And this update wasn't as big as the Snowy Escape update, but I was taking no chances. So what I did was I pulled out all these folders from my file and I left the game with absolutely no CC in it. So that gave me a really good opportunity to make a speed build. So today I'm gonna make not just any speed build, but I wanted it to be a little bit of a challenge. So I am doing the tier 1 tiny home residence build. So this build can only have 32 tiles of building space, and it was a little tough to get everything in the house that was essential. But it's gonna be a one-story house, and I'm gonna build somewhat of a terrace on the top of the house. I wanted to go with a nice, simple, modern black and white feeling to it. That's what I did for the outside, and then pretty much be as creative as I possibly can to see if I can fit different things into the house. So it's a 1 bedroom. It's not even gonna be a studio, it's an actual bedroom and a kitchen, and it's gonna have a living room space. There's gonna be no dining room, so I'm gonna use the top of the house as a dining area. So I'm gonna have a picnic table and a little grill on the top. So let's see how this goes. At first I wanted to just use the house that's usually on this lot and redecorate the inside, but there was no fun to that. So basically I'm starting off with your usual $20,000 funds. And when I bulldozed the house, there's extra stuff from the original house that ends up into your inventory. So you would later on in the build, I realized that, and check that out so that you can sell these things and make a little extra money. Fun fact, I was gonna put a platform up on top so that it has like a little walk up to the barbecue area, but doing that made me go from a tier 1 house to a tier 2 house, which requires 62 tiles because I was at 37 tiles. And so I just took it out because I wanted to stick to the 32 tile limit that is for the first tier. And this is pretty much me trying to fit a bathroom and a bedroom in a 12 tile spot. It's a 4x3 12 tile spot, and I put the bed in. This isn't the specific bed that I wanted to use. I just wanted a big bed because she's a grown woman and going to be doing a big girl thing, so we can't be having her on a single bed. So I definitely wanted to try to fit a double bed. Well, I would say these beds are queen. Let's just call them queen size beds in there, and then work around it to make sure that it fits. Now you see that there's only one side of the bed open, and usually I would get a little worried about whether or not the Sims could fit in there, but they can. What they do is they move over. So the first one goes in, moves over, and then the second one comes into the end. So 2 people can actually be on that bed in that space. So that's not an issue. I didn't want to, I thought it was really neat and cool to use the ladder. I wanted to use the ladder to go get to the upstairs terrace as opposed to stairs. So it kind of, it makes the house, I don't know, it just kind of doesn't expand it or add extra to it. It just makes the house really neat and together. Yeah, let's see. This is basically me choosing the colors for the kitchen. So the kitchen, at first I had white tiles and like white flooring, but it looked very sterile. It didn't look like homey or comfortable. So that's why I went back to get something with a bit of a backsplash. And then because the door, I put a door on the back of the house, it was very difficult to put like a dining area with 1 table, 1 chair there. So I basically went to make the entire thing into a kitchen as opposed to trying to fit a dining area there. So for now, I started this game off in spring for this sim, and I'm probably not going to play it very often. I'm probably just going to play this when I'm doing in between updates when I can't use my CC, my actual game with the Morrisons, and I just want to try the game out. This is mostly what I'm going to do here. But this is a perfectly good and usable house that you guys can use, and it's already on the gallery. If you want it, you can either find it by typing in my origin name, which is RuiG, RUEYG, or put it in the hashtag RuiG, RUEYG, or Ru, RUE. And then it will be perfectly, you'll find it. So because the bathroom is so tiny and I have no CC, I have these little mini sinks that is CC obviously, but I didn't realize it didn't come with the game. It's just CC based off of Tiny Living. So I couldn't put a sink in the bathroom, but there's a sink in the kitchen, so they're gonna have to deal with it. And I was trying to put a Tiny Living couch in there, and not even that would fit. So I had to be very creative with this chair, which kind of worked out really well. It looks like a bit of a sectional, but it has 1 armrest and not the other, so it fits perfectly in the little corner. And I wanted her to have some kind of them. It's only 1 girl, by the way. It's not, her name's Jem. That's all there is. I wanted her to have some kind of entertainment, so I put in a TV on the wall, and it's a pretty close stretch when she sits there and watches it, but it's almost the exact same replica of me in my actual room, so I'm like, she'll survive. And I wanted some kind of a light-in fixture there, but I think at the end I kind of just go with a hang light because it was just, I wanted to also put in some kind of, I didn't want the TV to be her only form of entertainment, so I'm gonna put in a bookshelf, and then just put in a hang light. And I also wanted her to be a little festive and be able to change her decorations for the seasons, so I put in the little decoration box on there. I know, priorities, whatever. But yeah, if you go to the gallery and you get this house, it should come with mostly everything if you have the packs that are listed on it. And you don't have to do anything extra for this. This is a fully no CC, no mods, no anything. This is fully base game. Well, not base game, but all original sim game products. And I think it's really cute. They had way more, they had a lot more variety than I actually recognize that the game has, because I so often play it with CC that I don't even pay attention to what is and is not CC in my game. Yeah, and I kind of wanted to put a little awning like I did with when I did Bord de Mer. I wanted to put the same kind of awning, and then it was CC, but then I found something that came with Snowy Escape that was pretty cool, and it did the job perfectly. So yeah, she has her little kitchen area and her living room area where she can eat and do everything, and then she has a really cool dining area on the top here where she can like have friends and hang out. And she has a whole bunch of land on the back that she can do whatever she wants with at a later date. I really like these plants under the window. I think they bring out the windows a lot. I know the outside looks very like modern chic for the house, the big windows and everything, but I wanted the inside to be very comforting and cozy, and I think I achieved that. So yeah, this is the house from the outside. I really like it. It's very different from what's going on around the neighborhood. This is an early morning view of it, not really when the sun is really high in the sky. I just took it. Yep, this is the back, this is the side. It's so beautiful. I really like this. And you can use it in your game and really play around with it. And you have a huge backyard because it's a tiny house. You have a lot of land space around to do a lot of things, like build a pool or really expand on your yard. Granted, I don't know if building a pool takes up tiles for tiny living and tiny residence. And then we're gonna kind of look on the inside to see what it looks like. It's really small. It's very small, but it has enough space on there as well. This is her little mailbox. I like that from Story Escape as well. Let's see if I can get my camera light together. Can I get my camera light together? So this is her watching the TV. And it's a bit of a stretch. Maybe she might have a neck ache. I don't know. But it's not horrible. It's not perfect, but it's not horrible. This is her little kitchen. She has a sink, a stove. And I was able to put cabinets in there. So I'm proud of myself for that. I like the backsplash and I like the little decorations. It's very cute. And this is her back door so that she can get onto the terrace, climb onto the terrace. This is the bedroom. I'm gonna change that to an actual hanging light. I don't like the candle there. It just feels like a fire hazard. It might not be, but it just feels like it. So I'm gonna change the candle and put one of those wall lights on there. And then we can go up to the terrace to see what it looks like. Climb the ladder, climb the ladder. Here we go. And this is what it looks like from the top. It has a beautiful view, and it's raining up here today. Yeah, that is about it. I am pretty excited about this, and like I said, you guys can get this. It's uploaded. It's currently in the gallery, so if this is something you're interested in, or even something you want to build on, you know, you can go look at it. If you like this video, click and share it with a friend. If you are interested in this build, stop, pause, take your time to do it. It took me about an hour to do, but thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.